Atomy HemoHIM. This is our signature product of Atomy. Some countries they have it recently, like Indonesia, they have it to 2020, pretty recent, right? But it doesn't mean this is a new product. HemoHIM has been around since 2004. It was actually researched back in 1997 by the South Korean government. They actually invested 5 million US dollars to research what kind of a health supplement that can improve the immunity of their scientists working at CARI. CARI is a Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute. These are the government institute that they're actually the second largest institute in the world after NASA. And you know NASA, right? The astronauts. They make their own food from these three countries: USA, South Korean, and Russia. And South Korean, they appointed Kerry to produce their food for NASA. So if you imagine this kind of a company produce HemoHIM, we know that they're using the top of the world uh, equipments, right, or technology. So we are rest assured every HemoHIM sachet it contains zero toxins because you know herbals. When you combine together, they're gonna become toxins. That's why when you take Chinese herbs, you cannot take it forever. You have to take it a certain period and then you have to detox your body, remove all the toxin, you continue again. But in HemoHIM, you can take it the rest of your life because our HemoHIM contains zero toxins. And it's already proven by US FDA. We have a bunch of lists of toxins. They cannot even detect it, right? So rest assured that our HemoHIM it is safe to consume no matter how long, how many sachets per day, right? But the recommendation is always 2 sachets per day. You can even take it 6, 8, no problem because it has no toxin. It's just a waste, right? If you take more than 6 or 8, then it's just a waste, right? So it is a halal product for people who are Muslim or they need to take a kosher. This is halal product. It is safe to consume for them, right? A box is about 92 US dollars. This is in Singaporean dollar. You just have to convert it from US dollar, 92 US dollar to whatever the currency. A box like this, it contains 60 sachets, right? 60, if you take it twice a day, that's good enough for a month supply. And this is the Chinese proprietary medicine license number in Singapore, 123419. And it's a natural health product. This is not a medicine. Again, HemoHIM is not to cure, not to diagnose or to treat any kind of disease. But instead, this is to promote or to awaken your immune system. Also, it modulates, right? What is modulate? It means if you have overimmunity, people who are have allergy, autoimmune disease, they gonna the body will make the immune system lower to the optimum level. But if you have low immunity, people who are undergoing the chemotherapy, radiation, those are the people who have low immune system. These people, it will be raised for the immune system, right? So after you take HemoHIM for a certain period, I usually tell them take at least 120 days with the recommended suggestion, which is twice a day. You have to wait at least 120 days for your body to adjust. And because the blood circulation takes at least 120 days to have a full circle. So you have to wait. Don't expect it like a medicine right away, instant. No, this is a herbal supplement. You have to be patient, right? You need to wait until it fully circulate in your body. Okay. So HemoHIM, like I already explained, it's a mixed herbal extracts that it will help support a healthy immune system. So HemoHIM is exclusive. So you cannot purchase HemoHIM anywhere else other than your own Atomy website. If you're the own Atomy member, you have your own ID and password. You are able to log in and purchase this anywhere in the 21 countries that Atomy has already opened. Right? If you're in Singapore, you just log into Singapore. If you're in Canada, you log into Atomy Canada. Right? Regardless, you never buy it from anywhere else. not from the online store, like Amazon, eBay, Shopee, Lazada. You never buy from those websites because those are illegals, one. And second is you never know that if you're getting a genuine HemoHIM or a not expired HemoHIM. So there are a lot of stories they're not getting the proper HemoHIM, right? So make sure that you and your members always buy HemoHIM from your own Atomy website with your own ID and password. So you're getting 100% guarantee from the company that you're purchasing 100% genuine HemoHIM, okay? So it is exclusive to Atomy members. All the active ingredients have been approved by Korean Food Drug Administration, and it's already approved as the functional ingredient for functional health foods for your immune system. So this product is already allowed for sale in Singapore as a Chinese proprietary medicine. It's already have the license number above, right? And like I said, it's 20 milliliter per sachets for 60 sachets in a box. So you have about 1.2 liters in a box. It's quite a lot, right? Make sure you keep it in a cool place away from moisture and direct sunlight, and you consume immediately after you open it. You cannot open it and then leave it for an hour, 2 hour, and then consume it. No. Once you open it, take it right away. Finish it, right? And the R&D is done by KERI, Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute. Like I said, this is the second largest institute in the world in South Korean. As manufacturer is Colmer BNH. You can all Google it. What is this Mike talking about? Colmer BNH, KERI. Just do your own due diligence. Am I talking the right truth or not, right? So we also have the study, the clinical studies, and this study is actually published in the government website, like a PubMed, and there's 8 other different government websites. You can all Google it. Research yourself about HemoHIM because this is not a new product. This has been almost like 20 years product, right? So the instruction, the recommendation is always one sachet twice per day. If you need to feel, if you feel to take more than twice, it's fine. There is no overdoses, right, in HemoHIM because we has no toxins. You can take as many as you want. It's just a waste of money, of course, if you take more than 8, right? So when taking HemoHIM, be sensitive because Angelica radix and Peonia japonica, it may cause allergic reaction for some people. So just give it a try and see what is the reaction. If you are reacting, then probably needs to adjust. Just give it some time. You can reduce it or you can even stop it for a while and then take it again. But just be aware of the reaction that you're taking HemoHIM, right? But people who are women who are pregnant, nursing, you should consult with the doctor before taking HemoHIM. And of course, if it's expired, never take an expired products. Okay. So HemoHIM is recommended for whom? Elder people who need energy restoration. Worker, they're exhausted from long hours of working. Teenager who need physical endurance. Even housewives, they are worn out from stress of housework, from husbands, from children's. Athletes, these are the people who consume a lot of physical energy. So pretty much it is for everyone. Even if you're sick, if you're healthy, you need to take a lot of HemoHIM to take HemoHIM because we need to maintain a healthy immune system, right? Nowadays, COVID pandemic, people need to protect themselves from the viruses getting inside their body or from inside, whatever that you already have inside, going outside or even flourishing inside, like cancer cells, distorted cells, right? You need to suppress or eliminate all those kind of cells. And the product is contained from these 3 main herbal ingredients: Angelica radix, Cnidium officinal, and Peonia japonica. Like this is not out of the world herbs. This has been in this world for millions of years, right? It's just like a new substance that Carey introduced or founded from that research. 5 years of the research funded by the South Korean government, and then the next 3 years they actually tested it in the cancer hospital with the 63 patient cancer, sorry, the cancer patients. Why these patients? Because when you're undergoing the chemotherapy or radiation, you are at the very low was immune system. And this is to prove that if HemoHIM works, increasing the immune system or not. That's why they tested 3 years extensively in that hospital just to prove it before they give it to their scientists, right? So HemoHIM is a new product. This is not something that has been created. This is something that they founded by Kerry. And the purpose is, again, not to cure, not to diagnose, not to treat any kind of diseases, but if for to modulate your immune system. Okay? Once your immune system is already modulated at the optimum level, the body will cure itself or do its magic. You will never know. How come my blood sugar suddenly be normal? That is your immune system is in the work. Okay, so the HemoHIM development I just already told you is from the Kerry, and it's being produced by Colmar BNH right now. Who is Colmar BNH? It is a joint venture between Kerry and Colmar Korea. And Colmar Korea, this is like 100 years old company from New York, USA, and they are the one that are producing 45% of the world brand known cosmetics. Just Google it. Who is Colmar Korea? And these two companies make a joint venture and they name it Colmar BNH, Beauty and Health. And the sales commercialization of the HemoHIM is only through Atomy company, no one else. Okay. So what is body immunity? Is of course it refers to the ability to recognize and to destroy the pathogens such as viruses, bacteria when they enter your body, or in other words, is the ability to protect our bodies from the harms. So the immune function is this. What are undesirable immune reaction? People who have overreacting immune system, like allergy, asthma, those are overreacting immune system. And what kind of harm of our immune system? The environment, the pollutants, right? The stress, the excessive instant food and food that contain saturated fat, alcohol, and smoking. Those are bad for our health, right? We need a good immune system because they're harming our immune system. So, what is a healthy immune system? Of course, a system that protects our body, which recognize harmful substances and perform necessary function to destroy them. Just Google this: NK cell, natural killer cell. What are those? Those are the cell that that when you're taking HemoHIM, then our body bone marrow it will produce a lot of NK cell. This is just like soldier, billions, millions of soldiers inside our body. And what it does is it will circulate our body. It's just like a Pac-Man. It will circulate and it's looking for viruses, bacteria, distorted cell, and cancer cell. They're gonna swallow it, and then if it's a distorted cell, they're gonna restore it to a normal cell, not 100%, at least it's close. Or if it's a cancer cell, of course, it's gonna destroy it completely. So just Google it, NK cell to HemoHIM, and then you will see what I was talking about, right? So all of us need to maintain immune system. If you're sick, of course you need it because you need to recover as quick as possible from the damage of the whatever the disease that you had, right? If you're a healthy person, you need to take it because we need to maintain so our body doesn't degrade or doesn't be affected by all the viruses and the bacteria try to come in and whatever the insect that try to come out. Okay, so we all need to take HemoHIM.
구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요.